Hello Internet, around here I go by Cat of Diamonds, and welcome to my FannishReviews. I went to DragonCon. As you've heard in a few of my videos, this is one of the videos that I've had to record because there was no audio, because I was tired and didn't check the battery on the microphone. But I also do love that I went to DragonCon, a science fiction convention, and brought back 5 books. 5 books. So DragonCon has a YA lit track, and every single time they have a panel, they actually do a giveaway of books. That is how I got most of mine. And from those panels, the first one I was able to win was Storm Siren by Mary Weber. Storm Siren is a magical fantasy land where female elemental magician-y people should not actually exist, and if they are born male, are normally killed, and so, you know, drama, drama, drama. The character Nim finds herself in a kill-or-be-killed world, and I'm excited to read it. Danika Stone was also on this panel, and she was talking about all the things, as well as All the Feels, which is her book that I've heard about, and people have told me to read, because it is about a girl and her fandom, and she goes to DragonCon and does cosplay. Basically, I needed to read it, and I've been told to read it, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll totally read it. And then Kismet placed me in a panel where Danika was speaking, and I went and tracked down this sucker. This one I did purchase from one of the bookstores in the vendor's market, which was super exciting. Then I got it signed. Oh, yeah, I also got Storm Siren signed. Emerge is a mermaid story by Tobie Easton. She is a mermaid living in a human world, and all of the risks of falling in love in the human world when you're a mermaid. But even better is Leah is a mermaid, but her love interest is a female, which I really like and hasn't really been shown to me in the mermaid books that I've ever read. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. I did pick this up in one of the Representation Matters panels that I went to. The representative of said publishing house, who is also an author herself, brought extra books to give away, and I picked up Serpentine by Cindy Pon. It is the portrayal of an ancient kingdom of Chinese mythology, and the 16-year-old Skybright is in the working class, and then as she's 16 and being all teenager-like, her body starts changing. From the cover, I'm guessing that maybe there's a little bit of dragon in her, as the Serpentine eye is what we see. And it's a protagonist that does not represent me, so that is always exciting to read. And lastly, I have Spells and Sorcery by S. Usher Evans. I met S. Usher as well on these book panels, and she was very lovely and kind, and I've recently found out that she started her own booktube channel, which is really exciting. She generously let me have a copy of the Lexi Kerrigan Chronicles Book 1, Spells and Sorcery, to read and review and talk about online should I like it, which is exciting because it is about a female protagonist who learns she is a witch. Lexi Kerrigan believes she is a normal, weird girl, and on the eve of her 15th birthday finds out, bam, she's magical. S. Usher told me that there are jokes about Harry Potter life in this book, which, you know, I'm going to enjoy, but it has her own spin on being a magical teenager, so I feel like it's up my alley, and I'm excited to read it. It also has an October 4th release date, I believe, so this is an advanced copy, which is also exciting, and October is a very good month to have a witchy book come out, and to make a review on witchy books. I believe this will be the first book out of this batch that I start reading. I need to finish one other book prior to this, but you are soon. So here they are. These are the 5 books that I got. They are all paperbacks, so will need to go on my paperback TBR shelf. Yeah. I was on a unproclaimed book buying ban because of my 50 unread books in my care, but when books like these are offered to you, you take them. I just put them down on my TBR shelf where there is no space for them. So that's a thing. Let me know in the comments if you have read any of these books or heard about any of these books, or if you're now excited to read any of these books, and if you have any of these books that you need me to put up at the front of my TBR ASAP. While you go down there, feel free to like this video and or subscribe and or share. All of the self-promo things that you say at the end of these now. Call to action for the win. But yeah, I am gibbering on, so I do believe until my next video, happy reading.